Hello, Enid, and welcome to another city update. My name is Larissa Sloan, and with me today is Jerald Gilbert.
Yes. Hi, Enid. How are you?
It's finally nice to have you on the set.
That's right. I've been busy. So I'm great to be back for all these updates. And as always, maybe a little freestyling. We'll see.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So some cool stuff that we do is we like to decorate our table just a little bit. And so we've had a brilliant idea, just step out of the box rather than celebrating certain things. So we are highlighting our wonderful photography equipment. And so this is a speed light for a camera. And so it's pretty cool. And then you would not believe it, but this is actually meant for under the water. So it's a balancer or something like that.
And this is just a cup of coffee strategically placed behind the E.
Strategically, yes, absolutely. Well, we have a lot of fun things to get into, and so we are just going to go ahead and get right into that. And the first thing we're going to talk about is the Enid Outlaws. Now, Jerald, I know that you love the Enid Outlaws. So...
Yes, I do. I must say, I haven't been as good about making all the games this year, and I feel bad about that because it's a great product. Jonathan Reed, the owner, has done a fantastic job, and I know I'm happy that many employees from the city have gotten some tickets and come and watch the game. So I think we only have a few games left. The Outlaws are leading their division, and hopefully this will be just a repeat of last year where we go to the playoffs and we end up having the playoffs here, but I guess we'll have to wait and see on that. But it's fantastic basketball. You'll remember that last year the team won the championship, and they put a guy in the NBA, Lindy Waters, playing for the Thunder. So you might have been able to see him earlier this year on TV. So playing or whatever you watch to see the games, and it's fantastic. So it's good quality basketball. It's fun entertainment. And when people ask about, well, what is there to do in Enid? You can go and watch professional basketball.
Who would have thought?
I know.
But the cool thing is, so they have 2 away games this weekend, but next weekend they have 2 home games. And yes. I do know that I attended a few games last year, and it was really entertaining. Like, it was really cool to see how far they could,
yes,
throw the ball and hit the net. And of course, I'm not sure of all the wording that goes into that, but you know what? It's all in fun and in games.
That's right. It's great basketball.
As long as they win, that's all we care about.
And I believe that Jonathan Reed has also recently accepted a job coaching high school, the basketball team. So it's fantastic. He does this really as a passion, a love for him, and he's very involved in our community. So it would be wonderful if the community could support the Enid Outlaws. And there's an opportunity to do that with a couple games left. You can see on the schedule. So if you don't have your tickets, you can get them from Stride Bank Center.
Or EnidOutlaws.com.
Or EnidOutlaws.com, you're right.
So there's lots of places to get that information. But we just want to extend a full congratulations to all of our graduates, high school and college alike, or even 8th grade.
Yes, do you have an 8th grader that's graduating?
I don't personally have an 8th grader, but I have a nephew that graduated.
Oh. Well, this is fantastic. I know that if you are a subscriber to the Enid News and Eagle, you get a big full-color brochure, booklet that comes with all the graduates from all the high schools around here, including Enid High. And I looked through it, and it was exciting to see that. I know that we have, well, I don't even know the full extent of our city employees that have young men and women that are graduating soon, but I do know of one, Aiden Crawford, our very own Aiden Crawford, the son of Aaron Crawford, Aaron and Shay. He will be graduating, and I believe Saturday, May 28th is his party. I don't have any idea when the graduation is, but I'm going to try to go to his party. And so this is that time of year. We've already had May Fete down at Government Springs. So be sure and look at the future. Take a look at that brochure. I'm sure you have lots of people in your family that'll be graduating, and this is the future, and the future's looking bright.
For their young lives. Yep.
Yes.
So we are so excited. I just have to say that I'm a fish. I love swimming. Like, you can't get me out of the pool. So I should probably just buy a season pass or something. But my son is also the same way. And so we are really excited when the hot weather comes around because, I mean, splash pads open, which both of them are open. They are open from, 10 to 9 p.m. So don't miss out on that. And so that's going to be a blast. Champlain Pool is tentatively scheduled to open Tuesday, May 31st. And so look out for that. And Shay, this is our fantastic Shay. He just was so excited about the pool that he just couldn't wait to get in it. So he just decided to take a dip.
Do we have a picture of Shay? Well, that is Shay.
That is Shay.
Wow.
I know.
Looks like he's half in the water and half...
He is.
Interesting.
I know.
Actually, this is the beauty of special effects, right?
Yes. Yes,
CG. We did not need a lifeguard at the time that we took that photo, did we?
Correct.
Okay.
Right. And so in order for Champlain Pool to function and be open, they need lifeguards. Now, to be a lifeguard, you must be 16 and older. You also need a CPR. Hang on. So I have notes. We don't want to give out bad data, so I'm going to read my notes so that it's accurate. So as I see here, 16 years old to be a lifeguard, to find employment. Now, it is $9.18 an hour. It is seasonal. And so in order for that to work, they need a total of 18 lifeguards all together. They currently have 7, but they still need 11. So we need you so I can go swimming too. I'm not...
She said it all. If you don't have any plans, or even if you do have plans, why don't you come work the pool? That'd be fantastic. It's a couple months of work. It's a cool job.
Yes.
If you like water and a lot of sun, this is the job for you.
Now, they do require CPR training as well as, what's the technical term? Lifeguard training. But the cool thing is that it's a one-day training and they provide that training for you.
Well, Kim Haley, our pool and rec coordinator, is outstanding, so don't worry. It would help if you can swim. If you can't swim, it might be a problem. Don't be afraid of water, but come on down. We'll teach you everything else you need to know and get you certified. So
we're looking for more people.
Pool. Yes. Oh, and Larissa told me a good joke before this. She said, how do you know that it's summertime in Enid, Oklahoma? And we said, well, when we open the splash pads, we know it's getting hot and it's summertime. So what happened? That just opened today.
It just opened.
The pool's going to open at the end of the month.
Probably going to go over there after work.
Yes.
And so this would be great for kids that are great swimmers, that need a summer job, that love to swim and be in the sun and get their tan on and things like that. And so from what I understand, the high school has a swim team, so that would be great for those students as well. And so if that is something that you find that you know someone, that would be great for that, reach out to them. Tell them to go to enid.org/careers, look for the lifeguard position that's available, and get signed up, put your application in, and we will get that processed.
I'll give you a little hint. You've got a really good chance of getting hired. So don't worry about that. Just get your application in.
Yeah, for sure. And so get on that. And like I said, they really want the pool to open on May 31st.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about some other cool stuff too. So with all the weather going on, I know a lot of people have concerns and things like that. And so we have what's called the Garfield County Emergency Management app. And so yes, you can go online and you can go to gcem.org. You can, from that website, download the app. Unfortunately, the website is not reflective of the app. So to get all the current information, you will need to download the app. And so if you have questions or need any kind of help navigating that, to get that app on your phone or tablet, then call our office. Our number is 616-7258. My name is Larissa. I'd be more than happy to help you. If you have a weather radio, then channel 4 is the channel that you need. And then you can also stay connected on the social media sites as well, which are listed below. And I believe that's all. Well, actually, they don't just highlight stormy weather. They highlight all kinds of different weather. Anything that's only connected with Garfield County kind of weather, like earthquakes and just different stuff like that.
Floods, fires.
Yes.
If you want to know about
Wind.
what's going on with weather or emergency management, you need to have the app.
Wind advisories as well.
Yeah, lots of wind.
That is really, really big because, you know, Oklahoma winds. What's that song? Sweeping down the plains. Anyway.
Yes, where the waving wheat can sure smell sweet. Yes.
I was going to sing, but I couldn't figure out where to come in at. Anyway, moving forward.
Moving on.
And so this is a really cool thing that is they're taking requests for proposals for the trail system, and so they want to put art out there. And it's not just painted art, it's kind of like structures, and so I think that is going to be really cool. I think it's going to just be cool to see what people submit. And then to see what actually gets put out there. I think that'll be cool. But these are some examples of what we are looking for. So if you have an idea, then definitely want to get on that. Don't we already have, we have some stuff, some structures.
Well, we've done the RFP process at least once before, most recently that I can think of with the skate park. And we did it for murals down there, and we've got a very good result with that mural down there.
It's beautiful.
And there was, of course, you can go back and look at the videos and on Facebook and YouTube about that with the artists that came and put that up. This is another effort. I would say that Nicole Winfield, I believe this was her idea. I had seen her talk about this idea. She's on the park board. She serves as a volunteer, and she also took this to the PACE committee, which is the Public Arts Committee of Enid. And so I don't know the specifics on when this closes, but if you're interested in art or designing art, here's a great opportunity to put an art feature somewhere on our trail system. So for all of those folks that are so inclined, or the folks that you do know, please ping them and tell them now's the time to bring their idea to us. And I know the PACE committee will take a look at this and figure out how to move forward on it. So those are great examples they show right there, but I'm sure that we will have something that's unique for Enid.
Mm-hmm. Now remember, these are not some of the submissions on the screen. These are not some of the submissions. These are examples, as the picture says. So just to give you an idea of what we're looking for and what you might be inspired for. We also have the Enid Walk of Fame going on for the nominations. Jerald, I know that you know a lot about this. Can you tell me more? Well,
I do know a little bit. Enid Walk of Fame has been something that's been in existence for a while. You could go back and look on our website to see how long we've been doing it. I know that Mayor Shuey, Bill Shuey, had really revived this program during his 8-year tenure, and it's been going strong ever since. Typically, there's usually about a couple nominees that are selected each year for inclusion in the Walk of Fame. Typically try to look at a living member and one that's may have passed away. If you look at that list, it's an impressive list. So these are really nominations in time to recognize people for essentially a lifetime of work or a whole lot of work. And there are so many names. You can get an idea by looking at who's already been nominated. We probably have about 40 plus people that are in this Walk of Fame. If you're ever in Convention Hall of the Stride Bank Center over there, you can look at the kiosk, you can look at the bronze markers that are on the wall, the plaques. It's just a very impressive thing. So here's an opportunity to recognize a couple more people that should be on that Walk of Fame, because there's dozens and dozens and dozens of people, if not more than that are deserving. But there's only a select few. So make sure that you nominate well-deserving people. And I know the mayor and a committee of a couple other commissioners will figure this out sometime after June. Typically at the Cherokee Strip Days, usually on that Saturday morning in September, we'll actually honor the recipients of this. So now's a great time to nominate well-meaning people, or well-deserving people, I should say. And you don't have to write a novel, but you need to write on the application what they've done and why they deserve it. So.
And if that sparks someone to memory that you think is deserving of that, then you can mail your nominations in to the address on the screen, or you can actually go to City Hall, to the city clerk, and she will be able to take that nomination as well. And that deadline is June 15th. So if that is something that you feel inspired to do, then do it. Just do it.
Just do it, yes.
Well, that is all that I have for quality of life issues. And so we're just going to move into our road closures. And so we have, as we told you weeks prior, or even months prior, there was a road collapse that was called for an immediate road shutdown by St. Mary's Hospital. And so they actually are in the process of repairing that hole. So at this time, they have to repair the culvert. Now, this is not like our normal road closures that we would tell you about that require 2 or 3 weeks closure. This is more like a long process of 6 months or more. And so they, from what I understand, at the end of 6 months should be December. So that'll be a wonderful Christmas present for everybody to be able to come through there. Like we always highlight, especially for our emergency personnel, we just highly emphasize that when you're in that area, that you remain very aware and drive with extreme caution and let emergency vehicles pass so they can get to where they need to go to help that person that is on that call. And so, yes. And so moving forward, there is a road closure over on Phillips Avenue. Now this is a road closure and a lane closure. And so this is for the water line construction that's connected to the Caw Lake Water Program. So that's exciting to see progress for that. And so that is planned to be for about 3 weeks closed. And then we also have over in the area of 5802 Cedar Ridge Drive, they're doing concrete repairs, and that will last for about 2 weeks. And then we also have, now this is a pre-notification that on May 30th, the water line construction will happen on East Randolph Avenue, and that's going to close down that section for about 6 weeks. And so we are going to move into some other fun stuff that we have going on. Now, in addition to the lifeguard positions that we have available, which don't forget, we still need 11 lifeguards. But we also have some really other fun positions available and opportunities available for those of you that, so go to our website, and some of them that I think would be fun is like a library specialist. I love the librarians. They come over and they just have the best time. I think it's just so much. So there's a seasonal, I don't know why I can't talk today, but there's a seasonal construction inspector. That position closes today. So if that's something that you, that is interesting to you, then hop on that, and then that will close at the end of the day. And so there's a lot of other part-time, full-time, seasonal positions available. You can go to enid.org/careers. I know that I love my job, which is more like a career for me. And we offer a lot of great benefits. And so we look forward to seeing those applicants. And then we also have Mapc meeting tonight. And so that's at 6:30 in the council chambers. Did you want to tell us more about that?
Yes. This will probably be a 10 to 15 minute meeting. I believe there's 3 or 4 things on there, and I think they're mostly all preliminary plats and final plats to be approved by the MAPC tonight. And some of these things will go on to the City Commission at a future meeting. But this is the MAPC does important work involving approving or recommending approval of zoning changes and lot splits and plats and preliminary plats and final plats and a few other things like that. And so that meeting will be tonight. It'll be fast. You can watch it on YouTube or Facebook, or you can come to the meeting. But remember, it starts sharply at 6:30, and my prediction is this will be over in 10 to 15 minutes. So if you want to see anything there, please come on out. And then tomorrow night we have the regular commission meeting.
Yes, we do.
And it is an exciting time. If you've been paying attention, I'm sure on the previous updates, we've had lots of council meetings this month. I guess this will only be the fourth one so far in about 2 weeks. And most of them there have been two special ones on the budget. So on this meeting at 6:30, we believe that the budget's pretty much complete. Commissioners will have an opportunity to approve it, and probably a final opportunity if they tweak anything. However, they have the ability to change the budget essentially every meeting that they want to, as long as we post it properly on the agenda. So I anticipate the budget will be approved tonight, effective July 1st, and then our attention will turn to finishing out this year's budget and then moving into next year. On the study session, there's an important topic tomorrow on the Garfield County's sales tax that they're talking about bringing to the people in August. So Ben Crooks will be there, the jail administrator, to discuss that and answer questions from the commissioners. It's a great opportunity for the public to become more aware of what's being asked. I believe it's a 0.3 cent sales tax increase, but Ben Crooks will be here tomorrow night in council chambers to explain that and answer questions. And then we're going to talk about a Parks and Rec 5-year plan that's developing and continue to be refined. There's some routine things in there, and then there's some exciting projects that are longer term projects that will take a lot more effort. So we'll be talking about those tomorrow night, as well as anything else on the agenda that the commissioners want to talk about. And the regular agenda, the main event, is the budget. Several budget resolution items, and as always, several approvals of projects. There'll be a few proclamations, and you can see what's on there currently, and that agenda is posted, so if you want to take a look, and again, you can watch it on YouTube or Facebook, or you can come to the meeting, or you can watch it later, and when it gets updated, you can go look at the library or look at the YouTube channel and look at all these meetings. It's very handy to have them recorded, because then sometimes I get reminded, that I said something at a council meeting, so I got to make sure if I say it, I got to make it come true or back it up. So I have to be careful. But then again, I can be held accountable by the video. We all can. So it's exciting. It's a great tool for us, and I look forward to some great progress tomorrow night.
And that is a big thank you to our communications department.
Yes.
They take their time to be able to do that, and so
we take our time to be transparent and to get it out there for you, so you can participate and be a part of it.
Absolutely. So we have some other fun stuff. Well, here's the last page of the commission meeting. So that's going to be on Tuesday, May 17th at 6:30. So the study session is at 5, and the commission meeting is at 6:30 in the council chambers as well as in Mapc. Here is a quick recap of the meetings that he just spoke about. So if you want to go, then that's your information. You can get this information on our website as well, enid.org. If we went too fast, but that's where you can get it. So we just want to say thank you. This is my favorite part of the whole entire show. I just love it. It just makes me warm up so much. So as we tell you all the time to call us and let us know what your questions are, don't feel stuck. You're not alone. We will absolutely help you. That's what we're here for. So last week we had one of our viewers. She had called in. Her name is Patricia, and she had called in, and she was just asking questions about private wells and stuff like that. And there's nothing going on with private wells, but she was just concerned. And so we just want to say thank you for letting us know that being on air for you is working. And we just really appreciate your feedback. Please keep sending us feedback. Keep talking to us in the public and letting us know, hey, I saw you on TV. And that's letting us know that our viewers are watching and that we are making a difference. And so that is what we want to do, right, Jerald?
Absolutely. Let us know. And you don't have to watch this show to give us feedback. You can give us feedback at that email address that's on there. You can reach out to myself or Scott Morris or anybody you want to at the City of Enid. You can call us. We do appreciate constructive criticism and feedback. We're working hard to provide better quality services for you and to fix more stuff, or at least fix as much as we can with the money that we have. So I do echo, thank you. Send us your input and we will do our best.
Because just know that we are taking that in, and that we are doing when you call us and say, hey, this is my concern, we are actually doing something with it. Just don't feel stuck, okay? Just don't feel stuck. That's our huge message, is don't feel stuck. Give us a call. So my number is 616-7258, and I would be more than happy to help you with any questions or concerns that you
And
have.
that just, I like to freestyle, so that made me think of, remember, it's not Ghostbusters you're going to call. Who you going to call? City of Enid.
Yes.
And there's a number on there for communications, and 234-0400 is the city's main number. So call us. That's what we're here for.
Yep. And if we can't help you, we will get you to the right people that can. So, and then as always, as we are always telling you, the C-Click Fix is amazing. Thank you for letting us know that you're using it. And if you need help downloading that, just like with the Garfield County Management, then we'll be more than happy to help you get that downloaded. You can also use this on our website as well, and we can navigate you on how to get there. And so that's enid.org, and C-Click Fix is it's really literally C-Click Fix. And so it's really cool. And it'll actually tell you where the picture you took is located. And so it's got coordinates, I believe is the right word for that. And so these are some of the things that you can report on. There's about 55 different issues that you can report on. And so these are just a few. Public transportation is one of our top that really gets used a lot. And that is really cool to see that. And so, but yeah, just keep letting us know that you're using it, and we will keep getting stuff fixed. And so we actually are all over the place. So for you to stay connected with the City of Enid is not an impossible feat. You can stay connected with our Roku and Fire TV. You can go to C-Click Fix. You can go to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I mean, we are there on all the platforms. And so you can find out what's going on within the city, like what fun things are going on with Parks and Rec and just all the different cool stuff. And so if you have any questions, you need to get connected with something, then just let us know and we will get you there. And I just want to say a huge thank you for joining us today and for taking time out of your day to visit with us and to hear what the City of Enid has going on. And so we hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we hope that we highly emphasize that you go out and just do something nice for someone else.
Bye-bye.
Bye.